Yo, what's good everybody? I am back again with another video, and I was just wanting to give you guys a quick update video on my rotation, my lineups, the programs I'm completing, and some of the challenges I'm doing. And if you need some help with that, let me know in the comment section down below, drop some likes, and I can probably give you some tips, make some tip videos actually, and I can show you some gameplay of me knocking out some of this stuff if you're interested in those things. I found ways, I found ballparks, I found quicker ways to get some of this stuff done. So if you do need help, let me know. Drop that like and I'll definitely get some videos out on that. As this is my rotation, and these are the players that I have so far. I've basically gotten 25 players for every team. Some teams I've actually completed their collection, and some teams I'm just not going to come close to because some teams have too many diamond players. As right now, as you can see, this is my squad, my bullpen. It looks lovely. We got Nolan Ryan. Yes, 83 Nolan Ryan, a card that you have to do some programs to get. Lee Smith, I completed his program. And Billy Wagner, we got it going with that one. And this is my starting catcher right now, is Gary Carter. And I like Gary Carter as my starting catcher because of his fielding. His fielding and his hitting against left-handed pitchers make him my go-to guy currently, until some other cards come out for catching. As you can see, the rest of my squad here. Alex Avila, I got him for completing the Tigers, getting all the players they have, and his fielding is not that bad either, as he has 80 plate blocking. Plate blocking means a lot in this game. Chris Davis, first card that you get to see from one of my Team Epics. And Garvey right here. Both these guys came from Team Epics. Chris Davis is a freaking monster, guys. So, yes, I got Steve Garvey from the Dodgers, but Chris Davis, oh my goodness, look at this. Look at that right there. 122 power, 92 contact. That's just absurd. And then we can go over and look at some of his numbers. I've played 28 games with this guy, 78 plate appearances, and I've hit how many bombs? 17 home runs with him. Batting 400 with this guy. He's a nasty card. People do not pitch to him because he will take everything out the park. Next up, second baseman. We got Harold Reynolds right now, and we got Impact veteran Chase Utley. Utley's not in the lineup due to the fact that I'm just waiting on the other Utley to pop up so I can complete his program, but we can't do that right now. But if you look, you can see that he is a monster against lefty on lefty crime right now. That's odd that a left-handed batter can hit against lefties better than he can righties with the power, but that is Chase Utley. I like Harold Reynolds due to the fact that he has a better fielding rating and he has 93 speed. Next up, Jackie Robinson. I skipped over all my first baseman. Jackie Robinson's in my lineup for the 95 speed, and he can play 3 different positions. That's a tough card to get, man. I was able to do this because I was doing the Dodgers Team Epic, and I was doing something for getting his at-bats completed so I could do Jackie Robinson and get the extra 5%. And that's what I did. As we got Orlando Cepeda as well, a guy from Conquest Extreme. I have yet to finish Conquest Extreme. That is tough. Alright, Diamond Joe Torre. Yes. Contact. Getting the doubles with him to complete the challenges was a nightmare until I figured out the right ballpark. Now, I will give you that ballpark and some other ballparks if you want that in another video. And I got Edgar Martinez for completing Conquest, and you know I had to get my boy Chris Bryant. I had to do some Cub stuff. But we got Hanley Ramirez, completed program as well. He's a monster, able to hit and run, and that's what you need a guy like that out there for. Steal bases, and can put the bat on the ball and take it deep at times. Cal Ripken, we've got all the way up to his gold card. He is a fielding monster at shortstop and third base. I love his arm, his fielding. He's a monster there. Billy Williams, probably my favorite card in the game so far. 90 power against righties. I just like his batting stance. I don't know how it is, but some players you feel more comfortable with when you're playing with them. And in 27 games, I am batting 570. I'm batting over 500, almost 600 with this guy. And he's hit the farthest home run for me in his games. I've hit a home run with him 543 feet. But we got Luis Gonzalez for completing Conquest. We got Chipper Jones right here. Chipper was a guy that we got doing some of his program. I can't go any further. You'll see that when I show you my programs in a minute. We got Larry Doby, monster against right-handed pitching. I got a lot of guys that are lefties that can hit against right-handed pitching. Jim Evans is in the lineup right now as well. As we go over, Adam Eaton, I did that by completing the White Sox, because I'm working on the White Sox team epic right now as we speak. I'm almost done with that. And here's a surprise. We have Cincinnati Reds version Ken Griffey. That means I have been grinding with Ken Griffey to get this stuff done. I really want one of the rookie Ken Griffeys, or the younger Ken Griffeys, as you say, until the big dog comes out and get that 99. But until then, I'll hold off on that. But this is my lineup. Not bad at all. As I got some more Martins I need to go sell, because I'm working on something right now. As a matter of fact, I'll go right to it. I'm trying to do some Tiger epics, and I'm showing you what I'm doing right now. We're just doing some live series exchanges as I'm trying to finish that off. I'm slowly just chipping away, working the marketplace, not overpaying with these stubs, as I'm almost done with the Tigers here, as I really want to get up and get this VMAR. Shout out to my boy Two Bros Gaming. He loves Victor Martinez. He said this card is probably one of the better cards in the game. Even though he's slow, his hitting is a monster. Use him as a pinch hitter. In certain situations, you bring him in, pinch hit, you got to get a pinch runner in for him, and boom. You never know when you need him late in games. But here we go. Babe Ruth, I've gotten all the way up to 35%. I'm just basically ignoring a lot of the exchange programs. Jackie Robinson, we're up to 35. Chase Utley program souvenir, we can't get that yet because Chase Utley's not completed yet. You can't get that. But you'll see most of my stuff is just waiting on the exchanges and more programs to get out there before I can finish them. And MLB The Show, they announced in I think the start of May, which will be this week, they're going to come out with the idea of finishing up some of these guys' career arcs. So I'm right here at 45% of Ken Griffey. I'm almost getting that rookie Ken Griffey. Now, I can steal bases and get up to 50%, but here's the problem. Ken Griffey's 45 speed, this Ken Griffey's 42 speed. But I can exchange center fielders. I forgot the price, but the guy that you would probably want to exchange if you did this is just get him a lot. Get a lot of Richie Ashburns, because he's really cheap on the market. And if you can work it on the stubs, work the stubs and get 50 of him, boom, there you go. You just got to be patient if you really want to knock it out. It doesn't cost too much. But I'm really holding off on team epics, and I don't know which person I'm going to throw it on, my 5 team epics, because so far I only have one done, and that's the Dodgers. But I am about to have the Orioles done, close to the White Sox, and Detroit Tigers. So we got Bob Gibson. It's been taking me forever to get the strikeouts with this guy. Now, it says you can use Breakout Legend, but I'm not going to use Breakout Legend, and I've been too lazy to get the saves with Cardinals pitchers. But I do have Lee Smith, so I'm probably going to start using Lee Smith to get those as well, because that's going to help me get the St. Louis Cardinals team epics as well. So we're right here, not too far with him. Cal Ripken, I'm already up here, 70%. Do you know how long it took me to get those doubles? Cal Ripken and doubles do not go together. Whew, I do not wish that on anybody. I almost cried and quit playing the game off of that. But yes, this is Cal Ripken. I'm just needing exchanges. Chipper Jones, we're right here as well. We're at 70%, close to getting immortal Chipper Jones. But we just got to wait on some more programs and then exchange some things, and we'll knock out those things to get them. Seaver, I'm working on getting 2 more goes the distance with him, and I will unlock his gold card so I can get that done this week. Nolan Ryan, I'm stuck right here at 40% because I don't feel like exchanging anything. Wagner, I'm still working on left-handed saves and holes. I use a lot of lefty pitchers, but I don't understand why I don't get the saves and holes in my bullpen. Maybe I need to just go in and play with all lefties and keep putting in new relievers after every out or so. But we're working on the right-handed holes, and we got Gossage at 35%. Billy Williams completed. Utley, you see I'm waiting on programs. Carter, waiting on programs. Molitor, waiting on programs. Doby's completed. Sutton, I'm too lazy to go and do this right now because I'm not a fan of Sutton's pitching. I was getting creamed online with him, so I will eventually go ahead and knock these out and get in those exchanges. But we did complete this. Trevor Hoffman, I could get up to 40%, but I do not feel like exchanging the hats and jerseys all the way yet. as I am getting a lot of their jerseys and hats collections. We're already up to Fernando Rodney. We're 2% off away from getting King Felix, which I will get that eventually. I don't know who that is at 45, but we definitely are going to get King Felix soon, as I have been collecting players left and right. As we collected 25 players for everybody so far, we have been grinding, man. I'll tell you that. We completed the Orioles, and not Orioles, we completed the Athletics, and I can't remember the other two teams, but I completed a couple all the way through. But we're going to get there and get Fernando Rodney. We got Fernando Rodney, so we're going to go ahead and get... We're going to go ahead... Who we're going to get again? Oh, man. Felix Hernandez. Alright, so I've been slowly worried about diamond autograph bats and stuff like that. I haven't been paying too much attention to those. I haven't been hunting them down like I should, because there's guys out there like Willie Stargell that everyone's telling me that you got to go get. And there's guys like Ryan Sandberg that I definitely would love to have a Ryan Sandberg card, because as a Cubs fan, we would need that one day for an all-Cubs team. As we're working on some of this stuff, man, we have been grinding now. Coming to the classic stadiums, I have 0 classic stadiums. Polo Grounds is the big one. Once you get enough Polo Grounds, the other ones will come, and you'll be able to get some other stuff. But yeah. Now here's the thing. Conquest, we completed all the Conquest. And with the Conquest Extreme, we're right here. We just got Earl Hershiser. And now I'm doing some of the little mini things. It takes a while, but we will eventually get Matt Kemp. I'm cool with just having Yachty, because Yachty is a monster with that plate coverage back there behind the pitcher, behind the batter, I mean. But yeah, so Orioles, we're just 1 double away from completing this program. Do you know how hard it is to hit a double with Chris Davis and that power? You gotta pray that you get a lefty on lefty matchup and he just puts one in the gap and not over the fence every time he swings. But we're almost done there. The White Sox, I showed you, we're almost done there. We just got to get innings with the White Sox pitcher, and then I will have that program close to being completed. We're working on the Tigers. I showed you that. We have the Cubs, who I've already done the hitting, but I have yet to start on their pitching, which I will do eventually. And who else? We're done with the Dodgers. So we did get D. Gordon. Now, I would recommend doing the Dodgers, because you start off with this Clayton Kershaw, who's a monster, first of all, even though he's a 71 overall. But you get this D. Gordon, who has 97 speed. That's scary. And Andre Ethier, who's not bad at all, unless he's facing lefties. And then you get Steve Garvey. He had to get some doubles, too, and it took me forever to get doubles with him as well. So, yeah. We've done basically everything down here except Daniel Nava. I let it go. I can come back and go do it now that I have a ballpark that I know I can do it in. But yeah, so we're waiting on May, and we'll be good to go. My inventory, we look at my players. We're just there, man. We completed all of that. Got Scott Kazmir. We completed the White Sox, and we just added a new guy recently. But yeah, so this is my teams, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Comment down below. Let me know what your team is looking like. And I am out. Go Cubs, go.